Alright, so last week we pulled the shifter out. You can see the entire center console is gone. And there was a couple connectors down here, I think you can see them right here, that we couldn't get out of there. And of course we strapped the whole thing up on the transmission jack. And then there was a couple bolts that were connecting the transmission to the engine that we had to reach all the way up there. And fortunately my mechanic has like monkey long arms and he's totally awesome, so he was able to get it in there and get them. Anyways, so last week we did get the entire exhaust system dropped. You can see it right there. We still got to figure out how to get those catalytic converters out. They're up there and not there. You can see it right there in the center of the screen on both sides. And we did get all the bolts and all the connectors off of the transmission, and the transmission won't come down, of course, until those catalytic converters are out of the way. I kind of anticipated that was being the problem, but we used, my mechanic brought this transmission jack, and we used that to lower this. Oh, and the four-wheel drive axle had to be removed. You can see that kind of dangling right there on the other side. And then this main drive shaft had to be taken down as well and disconnected. And interestingly enough, right there, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting. There's a connector there you can see it. Interestingly enough, he used a Sharpie pen to mark where it's going to go back, and that was interesting technique. So all kinds of little interesting stuff going on here. Oh, and another interesting one up here was that's the hydraulic connector for the transmission. And we zip tied it up here. That was another interesting little step that we had to take. Still got the oil leak, still got the brakes that we got to work on. I figure we'll do that after we get all this stuff figured out. So, all right, wish me luck. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right, so we got the old clutch pressure plate taken out. There it is. And there's the old clutch, and you can see it is wore down, clean down to the rivets. Look at that. And the rivets have worn grooves in the pressure plate. Insane. And I'm really lucky that it didn't destroy the flywheel as well. Fortunately, the other side of this thing, I didn't wear it down to the rivets, not nearly as much, so not quite as bad. So I'm really lucky there. Turned out really quite good. And if I get under here and look at this, well, we seem to have lost our lights. Let me see if I can get the light under there for you. Let's see if I can put the light under there. Okay. Yeah. Get a load of this, dude. Nope, still can't get the light out. Let's try bringing the light over here. Okay, here we go. There you go. Now you can see. There it is. It's the pressure plate, it's all back in place. Transmission there on the left, the engine on the right, and that's the flywheel on the right, and the clutch plate in the middle. So, really, really good. It's finally coming together. So the whole thing is now ready to go get put back in place. And we're in the process of lifting it now. So, that'll be the next thing we do, is get it back up and mount it back to the engine. We put this block up here to jack the front end of the engine up and bring the back end down a little bit. So this part goes up there and this part comes down here, so that we can get this thing aligned. So we're just about ready to do it. Alright, here we go. See ya. Bye-bye.